digital asset fund is dynamic. We're always increasing or decreasing our exposure to Bitcoin. During the first weeks of the crisis in March, we decided to massively increase our exposure to Bitcoin because Bitcoin typically performs very well in stressed markets. When the market's gapping down, Bitcoin does better than the smaller cap altcoins. But that typically lasts only about 31 days. And then after 4 months, the correlation with the S&P and the dominance of Bitcoin normally fades.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book is going to open your eyes. Also, guys, I want to thank those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love. And then also want to thank those who purchased from the store. And of course, ladies, I have something coming for you later. Now, of course, we're going to get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. Now, guys, what do we see? We see the Bitcoin dominance right now. Is this going to last? No, it's not. How do we know, guys? Because the only thing we have to do is look at Xrp and the stable coins and let you know that. We know right now, I think the Bitcoin dominance right now is at 60%. We know during the height of the C word, the crisis back in March, we're at about 63, 64%. So guys, we know that this is, like I said, guys, easy money. We know that altcoins are going to come right back up. And then, of course, Bitcoin is going to come down. So get yourself in position. I go over this all the time, guys. The easiest money you'll ever make. Bitcoin, yes, has took that ride up. If you didn't take the ride up with it, if you don't have any Bitcoin, this is your perfect time to get in the lower altcoins, so therefore you can make more money anyway. What's cheaper, Bitcoin or altcoins? So guys, that makes no sense. But guys, remember, XRP, stable coins, and volume tell you everything. We saw volume spike up, and we saw the move. We saw XRP go up. We saw the altcoins, majority of altcoins come down. So guys, stick with the fundamentals. Make sure you are looking at the Bitcoin dominance. Very, very important. Those who've been with me know I've been over it hundreds of times. So guys, make sure you are focused on the fundamentals. Now, we're going to get into the actual crypto news. Now, we have Binance record an all-time high in spot trading volume in Q3. We also have institutional investors are longing Bitcoin. But of course, guys, you're going to have the hedge fund guys which are shorting it. So the fact is, guys, we know that we're going to have turbulence, just like the hedge fund guys know. We're going to have turbulence this year. We know the Fed is going to start cutting back this year. Right now, they have to keep it right before the voting. They have to keep it right for the masses. But we know we're going to have a pullback in the stock market and cryptos. It's just a fact, guys, plain and simple. So just make sure that you're looking for the indicators. We know it's coming to bite us. Now, also, guys, we have Ethereum 2.0 deposit contracts to launch this week. Guys, we know Ethereum 2.0 is going to be big. This article says that Bitcoin could rise to $800 2020. I don't see that right now just because of the issue with the elections. But it just depends on how much stimulus we actually get. If we can get that 2.2 trillion, it can get close. But if we just get that 500 billion for right now, and then they hold us off until and give us that big one in January, then that may happen. Now we have Line, the Japanese messaging company, is working on the CBDC platform. Guys, we know this is going to be global. When you see the whole world moving in this direction, this is the New World Order pushing us in this direction. I've proved it time and time again. Now we have Kyrgyzstan, acting president, says blockchain can ensure fair elections. Now we know it's not, because we know all these algorithms, everything, they're the ones who are programming it. So if you're programming everything is biased, and you can look on the internet right now, there's all the Hegelian dialectic on the internet. So basically these algorithms are pulling all this stuff from the internet. So it'll never be fair. It's not designed to be. But also, guys, we have Yield Protocol, which enables fixed lending. Is on Ethereum Live. Fixed lending. Fixed lending rate, guys, very, very important. What do we have in the regular legacy markets? Fixed rates. Very, very important, guys. Now, lastly, we have Microsoft partners with SpaceX to connect to Azure Cloud. That's Musk Starlink satellites. Now, guys, we know also Microsoft Azure is what? Blockchain. So, guys, make sure we understand the AI, the robots, all that is connected to Microsoft Azure. But we also know, guys, that all this space talk is nothing but an illusion for the masses to set them up for something much bigger later on. Because we see all of the cryptos have something to do with space. We always see all of our TV shows, cartoons, all that dealing with space. So they're trying to get the mind set up for something that's going to be crazy. And we know it is, especially when we have all of this technology moving us out of the reality world into definitely a real illusion. We're already in an illusion already, but they're going to create a space where it's really, you're not going to tell the difference between reality and virtual reality. Hopefully you caught my video, the second video yesterday, because it's definitely pointing us to a place where they want. Because once they get inside the brain and they can start knowing what you think, also putting messages in your head, which they have the capabilities of doing, it's out of this world. But guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher NWO book. Also, cryptos, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Also, the stocks. Don't forget about the stock channel, guys. You have your Cobalt, your chip stocks, your gaming, your banking. Also, everybody sitting at home, don't forget about the at-home stocks, the C word, the biotech stocks. They're still pumping the C word, guys. Also, while everybody's sitting at home getting free money or waiting on that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks. Y'all have a wonderful day.
We're very excited to be talking about Azure Space, which is a unique set of offerings, partnerships, and some incredible people that are focused on innovation.
Well, how's it different from what AWS is doing?
Well, we think the approach that we're taking is fundamentally different from the software that we're building, which ranges from digital tools for space developers through to partnerships. And the partnership that we've announced today with SpaceX is a great example of that allows an Azure customer to connect from anywhere on the planet through any one of Starlink's 700 plus low Earth orbit or LEO satellites.
How much does space and that industry require either different architectures, different work, different go-to-market? Because it seems like in terms of markets, it's not that big. I mean, you got the government, you got a few private companies that are involved in this. Why a whole separate division and effort focused on space?
Well, John, actually, the space industry is growing incredibly. This year, it's going to top over $400 billion, and that's up 70% in the last 10 years. And one of the things we do at Microsoft is we listen closely to our customers. And our customers are requesting the ability to connect from anywhere on the planet into our cloud infrastructure, all the way from the edge to the cloud.
I guess maybe even beyond the planet then. And how much will connectivity going beyond the planet up into space factor into how this product is architected and how you grow it?
Well, we're thinking about constantly growing our cloud infrastructure both here on the planet and off the planet. And what we're announcing today allows us to partner with some of the best people in the planet. That includes SpaceX, and today we've also announced a partnership with SES. So whatever space providers customers are working with, we're partnered with them to create an ecosystem around space.
Is this a gateway to other industries? Meaning, oftentimes, as we saw with Jedi, with military work, it leads to an argument that if we can do this, we can also do that. Does that work with space as well?
Well, space is a technology that is being democratized. It used to just be the domain of governments and defense departments. And now technology is making it available for many different industries. In fact, agriculture is a great example where space connectivity can allow a farmer in the field to be making decisions on how to yield a crop or how to harvest. So space is about democratizing commercial industries and, of course, continuing to help governments.